Hey, get your ball. I have to pee for the third time today. Or third time since we got here. Is he gonna poop? He just pooped. No, he's gonna pee. Yep. Ever since we started going to a different dog park around other dogs, he's been marking his territory. Get your ball. One thing I don't like about playing with a soccer ball is if I don't get it or kick it right away, he will yell at me. He might do it. He's perfectly capable. It's deflated enough to where he can pick it up. Come here. Get your ball. Like that. Like that. I'm not coming to you every time. He becomes a big old baby. They just opened this dog park though, and it is nice. It is big. Nice entryway. They've got 3 dog poop baskets in this one. This is the big dog yard, and it's nice. The other one is older, and they've tried to fix holes and stuff, but there's like chunks of concrete. And Groot's actually scraped his paws a couple times. I put in a notice to the city, and I don't think they ever did anything about it. Where's your ball? He might do it. Grooty, where's your ball? Hey, where's your ball? There was another dog here, and he gets pretty nervous. He doesn't get mean or anything, but you know, he's just not into playing with other dogs. So we like to come when it's dead, because he gets anxious and his poops get real soft. Right. But he loves when we bring the soccer ball out. I don't mind playing with a football or a softball, but my shoulder is not what it used to be when I was 18. Good boy. There was another couple here before we got here, and they were playing, but I just wanted them. They didn't need to have another dog in there. I don't know how the dog reacted. He seemed fine, but when there's just another one, we'll go in the small dog yard for a little bit. I like to give people their space when it comes to dogs. This is pretty cool though. I kind of wish there was these dog parks. They're just generic. They don't put in water features or a spigot for water or anything. There is one over by a place called Walnut Creek where I live. They've got a water fountain and a water spigot. Look at you. You getting tired? But these ones don't. I wish they would, but I can understand why they don't. It's going to be a lot of water, and if someone leaves it on overnight, who pays for that water, you know? But we do have a reservation at a sniff spot this Saturday, tomorrow. Yeah. Our first time using that service. I think that's pretty cool. People rent out their backyards for people who don't have backyards like us, because we live in an apartment. So we don't really have the capability. Hey, that's not your ball. Someone left their Nerf ball here the other day at the sniff spot. We paid $6 for an hour. And it's kind of like this. It's just a big backyard, fully fenced. And it's real close to the house, or the apartment. So I figured we'd give it a shot. We took Groot to a acreage once, and he had a ball. Oh yeah, don't play with that one. That one's all chewed up. Get your soccer ball. And he loved it. There was a lot of room, but there's There's a lot of trees and stuff, and I don't know. They've got a little creek. It was dried up when we went, but we went in March, something, I think. Oh, there's some crabgrass. That's not cool. Maybe next time we come, I'll bring some weed pullers or something and pull that. I don't mind helping out these little parks. Goodness, look at him. You're getting tired. You're drooling on your coat. Your chest is all wet. All I have to say at home is, Groot, do you want to go play? And he is ready to go. We came yesterday and it wasn't hot. It was maybe 80. I mean, it's still warm. Especially, we had sunlight too, so he was getting warm, but he got super tired. Didn't you? And I'm out of shape, so these kind of helped me a little bit. Yeah, they just put this in a week or two ago, so it's not real popular yet, and I kind of like that. I've came here twice, and both times there were people, but not like the other one I went to. There was always a group of people, and I like that one. The people that go there are very nice, but the people that go there kind of use it as social hour, and they'll let their dogs run, and they'll sit on their phone and talk at the bench and not even pay attention to their dogs. Like me, when I'm here, Groot doesn't leave my sight. Granted, he just likes to play with me, but I don't like the idea of having 20 dogs and no one watching them, no one keeping an eye on them, you know. He might lay down. He kind of knows when he gets tired too, especially when he gets real tired. He will lay down and calm down a little bit. And then he knows, like, when he's super tired, he's not to guzzle down water and get sick. So I kind of like that. He's too smart. He's way smart, aren't you? We're going to give him a minute because he's panting pretty good. But this park's not bad. The girlfriend's friend had a birthday party here for one of their kids like a month or so ago. There's baseball fields and there's a park a little bit further down. But it's a nice area. There's no shade though. I wish there was like a tree or a couple trees so dogs could just lay down, but like today it's overcast. Earlier it was sunny. A little bit of wind, so it's not super hot on him because he gets scorching hot when there's sun. So usually when we come and it's warm, we stay for like 10-15 minutes and then we go lay in the shade for 5, then we hop in the car and go home. But he'll stand right in the AC vents because I point him at him and put him on full blast so he helps him cool down. There's more crabgrass there. Wonder if I can't put a notice into the city about that. Some more right there. Wanna go walk around? No, he wants me to kick his ball, but I want him to calm down a little bit. Don't want him to get too tired. Look at you. Go walk around. Goodness. But if you're wondering what I got for a phone holder while I'm walking, I'm not using my hands. It's just... But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you could definitely walk your dog on the outside. Like I said, there's the little dog yard. It's for, they say that's for 15 inches and smaller dogs. This is for any dogs longer than 15 inches or taller or whatever. All it just says is 15 inches. I'm guessing lengthwise, not height. But then again, you're not going to see a 12-inch dog that's 3 feet off the ground. That would be something out of a comic book. Oh, gotta poop. One thing I do hate about dog parks, though, is the lack of people that'll pick it up. I've already noticed 3 or 4 places around the yard that more crabgrass that people haven't picked up poop. I don't like it just because I don't want any other dogs to get sick. So we try to do our best. But we picked his up. It's a little runny because he does. When we are at home in his space, his poop is solid, perfect. Sometimes if he is feeling a little something in his tummy, I'll give him pumpkin. But like when we go home later and he's able to relax and his poop will thicken right up. I'm gonna ask the vet about it next time we go get his nails clipped. He's peeing again. Hey, come get a drink. Oh boy. Now that he's kind of relaxed, he knows he can get a drink. We fill that thermos up every time we come here with cold water. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. And so if you're in the Omaha, Nebraska area, more specifically Ralston area, they opened a brand new dog park, and it is pretty nice. Hopefully it stays that way. Only thing I worry about is we've been getting hella rainstorms, and the other one actually had too much water coming down and it washed a lot out and made a mud pit. I'm hoping that this one doesn't have that problem because it slopes pretty good. And right here it goes down and then kind of has like a belly right where the soccer ball is. I don't know if you can kind of tell. Hoping water doesn't just sit there and, you know, make it a big slop mess. And the dogs don't know any better, but I don't want anybody to tear it up just because this is pretty nice. So get your ball. I brought a tennis ball yesterday, and I usually just leave them, I let the dogs. The last one I bought a bucket of tennis balls and left it there so the dogs can play with it. Just so the dogs can have some sort of stimulation. See, he's gonna lay down because he knows he's tired. Are you tired? No, lay down. One thing about Groot is if he's laying down and you interact with him in the slightest, it's go time. Wake up and play. All right. One of these days, they told me he's an Aussie Retriever, and I can kind of see it, but I think he's part Border Collie too. So I'm going to get a DNA test maybe for Christmas or something when they're a little bit cheaper, because they're like $100. I just want to confirm. I think he's part Border Collie, but I'm not an expert. He just kind of has like the face, the colors, the tail. That's a truck. I thought that was like an ambulance. That was an all-white Dodge. No, that's got to be like an undercover or something. I don't know. There's always freaking police and emergency services going off in Omaha. There's always something going on around here. We don't have too much issues, but I mean like everywhere. There's going to be bad eggs and weirdos. She'll kick it up the hill. Sometimes when he was little, he wouldn't let me kick it without him being a foot away, so I couldn't kick it without hitting him, so we couldn't play with the soccer ball for a while. But now he kind of understands that he has to be a couple feet back for me to actually kick it properly. But yeah, when he's in super play mode, like he's kind of calmed down right now. That's nice. One thing I don't like too about public parks is cigarette butts. I mean, come on. I don't know if this just blew in from out there or what, but I hope that's the case. I hope no one's just flicking their cigarette butts in this yard. But people are weird, man. And when he gets super playful and I don't kick that ball right away, oh my goodness. Well, you saw it earlier. He'll kind of yipe. He did that over there when the people were here. I wasn't recording and they were leaving. And it sounded like he got hurt. So these people probably think I'm kicking him or something like that. And I wasn't anywhere near him, but I hate that when he does that sometimes. Sometimes it's like a yelp. Sometimes it's like a little, small bark. He's just a weirdo. Groot's got quite the personality. Don't you? Want the big ball? Let go. Before I moved down here, we had a yard. I think it was about the size of that yard, maybe a little smaller, but more square at the rental house we had. And every day after work, we'd play catch with the football, and for hours. And we couldn't come out and play because, the winter, and had a lot of hot weather this summer so far. So try to get him out as much as possible, but I can only do so much sometimes, So he's a little out of shape. But now that they open this, it's literally like 4 blocks down the street from us. We're going to start coming here more regularly because I usually get off work, unless I stay a little later to get some more hours, but about 2:30 to 3. When I came here the other day, there was no one. Like yesterday, there was one person. Man, there's nothing coming out anymore. What are you peeing for? Sometimes he'll kick grass too. He's feeling real cocky. Yeah, he likes the soccer ball. He likes footballs, softballs. I don't mind the softballs and footballs, but throwing them for an hour straight, your shoulder starts to feel it. And like I'm 28 now, but my shoulders feel like they're 70. I think he's getting tired. He's not even bringing the ball back to me. So it might be time to go home. Let him relax a little bit. We might come back later tonight. We have that sniff spot appointment tomorrow from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. There's a chance of rain. I'm kind of hoping it does rain a little bit because he loves playing in rain. Absolutely loves the rain. It's been a while since he's been able to actually play in it. A little over a year now, but he likes playing in rain. And someday when we get a house, I'm hoping in the next year or two, obviously when interest rates go down, but we'll get a decent backyard. I can hook up a sprinkler. He used to play in a pool I had, and he loved it, but obviously we haven't been able to do that because of the apartment. The apartment's looking into putting a dog park in, but I don't know. I don't know the other dogs that live there. I know a few of them, so I don't know if they're nice, mean, or what. Where they want to put it's not the best location either. There's a huge tree with a huge root system poking out of the ground, and I can just see that being a small hazard. Yeah. I think he's getting tired, so we might call it a day. What you think? You tired? Or you want to play for a few more minutes? Yeah, he's getting tired. Not as hard as yesterday. But it's nice to let him come out and get some exercise versus just sitting in the yard or the house. He does run a lot inside the apartment. Like a crazy amount, but because we play fetch in the yard, the house a lot. What do you think? Want to go home? Sit in the AC? I think so. I had Friday off today, so I went and did a side job. put a garbage disposal in for a lady, or replaced hers, I should say. Quick $100. I don't do too many. I'd like to do a few more, just to get some extra money. We're putting a lot of our money aside for, we'll possibly move into a new apartment this December. So I mean, it's only altogether the depositing and stuff is $1,000, which isn't terrible, but we're putting a lot aside for. We're saving for a future vacation in the next year or two, probably 2-3 years, and we're saving for a house. So I've been mowing lawns here and there, and the girlfriend's family, if they need something done, I'll go do something at their house. Like her dad needed her sprinkler PVB replaced, so I replaced that. But I only told him I wouldn't mind getting paid macaroni and cheese and chili because he makes the best. It's homemade, but we use that extra money to pay rent, and then we put a lot aside for, like I said, a house. Yeah, deposit for a apartment. Then obviously we got our bills and stuff, but it's rough out here. Everything costs way too damn much. You cost too much. $80 a bag of food every time I get it. But I get on the science diet for sensitive skin and stomach. I think it does good for his coat too, because ever since I switched him 4 or 5 months ago, maybe more, 6, I don't remember. It was shortly after I started at my new job, and that was in February. So I don't know, but his fur, his coat has been super soft. I mean, I hardly ever have to brush him or anything like that, and he doesn't really get too itchy because I think it's got, like I said, it's got that skin stuff in it. So I don't have to give him salmon oil or anything like that. But for dinner every night, he does get cucumbers, sometimes carrots, green peppers, and celery. He loves cucumbers though. So I'll get some and cut it up, and it lasts about a week. And then obviously he gets his regular food mixed in with it, but the celery and carrots I read are good for him. It helps clean his teeth. They give like that extra vitamins and stuff that he doesn't normally get. And he loves it. When I cut cucumbers, he just stands there and waits for me to drop something. Or he'll whine a little bit to get one, because he knows I've got a soft spot for this dog, because this dog is my entire world. And he knows how spoiled he is. Don't you? I'm getting tired. Alright. We'll kick it up to the fence and then we'll go home, okay? Or if he'll let me get close, we'll show you his new collar. Come here. Come here. Come here. No. Now he's in play mode. I do see the Aussie in him, but I definitely think he's part Border Collie, but when he's in play mode, you can't pet him. Like, watch, I'll walk towards him, and he doesn't want to be petted. He just wants to play. Come here. Come here. Even at home, when he brings you his toy, you bring it, he'll put it in your hand and sometimes drop it, or he'll want to play tug of war. But if you try to pet him, he'll duck and walk around you and stuff, and he's goofy. But the retriever in him just wants to play fetch 24/7, which is fine. Right. Yeah, he's getting tired. So, I think someone didn't pick up their poop right there. A little bit right there. The only thing I don't like is when people don't clean up after themselves. Ready to go home? Can you say bye? Goody.